Great. So yeah, any sort of comfortable position, maybe sitting on something so you can really lengthen through the spine. Okay, either cross-legged or you can have the knees tucked behind you. And then because we're sort of doing core, we're really looking at our solar plexus area today. So this sort of area just underneath the rib cage. So I quite like to bring my hands in this kind of mudra, maybe hands on top of each other, but it's entirely up to you. You can have your hands on your knees, anything that maybe feels a bit open, straight back, and we'll just start to deepen the breath. Okay, so I really want today just to focus on sort of using your tummy muscles to sort of really expel the air. It doesn't have to be like rapid, but even just with our long, deep inhalations and exhalations on that exhale part, really sort of using the muscles and then allowing it to fully kind of relax and open as we inhale again around that solar plexus area. Okay, so just take a few breaths, and as usual, trying to maybe get that exhale a bit longer potentially. Maybe getting our ujjayi breath going, so getting a bit of sound in there possibly, if that doesn't seem too strange to you. But yeah, really sort of, you can really create some heat in the body through breathing, and especially something where you're being a bit more active about squeezing the air out. Good, so keep going. This is a really important part of trying to stimulate our digestive system, our solar plexus is, I've not talked about this before, it's very much to do with confidence and self-esteem, being assertive as well, kind of getting what you want basically, but with manners, someone said to me the other day. So yeah, it's a really important area for us. It's linked to happiness. If it's blocked, then we can feel somewhat depressed. We might want to overeat. So all of those things. What we really want is to have it in balance, so we're not seeing too much of anything. That would be well done, guys. Just a couple more breaths here. Using those abdominal muscles. Fantastic. Really good. Well done. We'll hop off our blanket or block or whatever we're sitting on. Let's come on to our back. So we're going to do a bit of an ab burn, okay, to start with. Okay, so we're going to start off with some scissor kicks. Okay, so we're just going to lift the head and shoulders, supporting the head with interlaced fingers. And remember, this is a support rather than yanking up the neck or stretching too much into the top of the back. Okay, so it is really sort of like you're supporting to avoid neck ache. Toes are going to be pointed. We're going to go for nice long scissor kicks to start with, okay? So your foot almost to the floor or as low as you can bring your legs without arching in the lower back. Fantastic. Really good, guys. Breathe here. We're going to do about 30 seconds. That's a Tina, 30 seconds. So it could be anywhere between 30 and 40. Lovely, good. Keep going, really lengthening the legs. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Just hug it in briefly. And then we're going to do these V's. We've done these before, so it's the same position. I'm just going to show you this way. We're starting with the feet up at an angle. We're going to come down into the middle, lift the legs up to the side, because we're drawing this V with the feet. The head and the shoulders that are in the same position as they were before. Okay, so lifting, supporting, off we go. Okay, so drawing that V. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you do a whole 30 seconds if you've started already. Okay, drawing that V. Hello, Joe. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, this is really intense. This V. Okay, so just, you know, be aware, take it slowly. And yeah, don't worry if you're finding it super difficult, it is. Good, almost there, 10 seconds. 4, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, hug it in. Oh, that one is a killer. Okay, just resting a moment. What have I got next to my list? I can't remember all the ones I did. These, okay, lateral scissors. So we're going to do some more scissors, but this time we're taking the legs across, okay, on top of each other and then below. Same position, lift the head and shoulders. Again, find a position, try and keep it quite low, but if that's too low, then take them up higher if the lower back is coming off the floor. Okay, breathe, pointy toes again with these. Very good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh, this is going to get much harder because our abs are going to be tiring. Nearly there though. Keep going. Very nice. 10 seconds. Keep going, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, 1. Wow. Okay, my legs are aching as well after that one. And then the final one. We're going to come onto our knees actually. Oh, no, not sorry. We're going to do reverse crunches. So, thought I had another one on my back. So, this time we're going to bring the hands flat on the floor. We're going to have the legs up straight and we're going to sort of swing them up over the head and push the feet towards the ceiling, okay? So the legs are going to come down a little bit, not very much, just beyond that center point. Okay, lift up. So you lift the hips up towards the ceiling, all right? So the head and shoulders are completely flat here. So lifting the hips, getting into a bit of a reverse crunch situation. Really good, guys. Well done. Excellent. Breathe. Very nice. Almost there. Oh, got that annoying zip in the back from my leggings. There we go. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Hug it in. Oh, okay. All right. Well done, everyone. Let's come over on the knees now. All right. We have nearly finished with this bit. Okay, we're gonna lift ourselves up into, I love this little plank hold. So we're gonna do a little tabletop hold, or I like to call it a bear plank, basically. So toes tucked from this tabletop, let's lift the knees, okay? We're just holding a little bit off the floor. Yeah, shoulders back, tummy tucked. Focus on the breathing. Fabulous. Really good, guys, good. Gosh. Yes, keep going. Well done, well done. We're going to bring this in a little bit later again. So just remember the feeling. You can always just bend into the knuckles a little bit if you've got any issues with the hands. Yeah, can sometimes help a little bit with wrist problems as well. Very good, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Knees can come down. Let's take it into a little bit of a cat-cow. You know what we're doing. Just stretching out the back. Oh, feels good. Feels good. Tucking the chin under. Well done. Lovely. Really good. Just a few more breaths. Well done. Good. And then we're going to tuck our toes. Coming from that tabletop, tuck the toes, going to come into our forward bend, okay? So just starting to stretch into the legs, nice. Maybe swinging from side to side, getting a bit of movement in the lower back. Really good, okay. I've got a feeling I'm just not going to remember my order tonight, so do apologize in advance, okay? But I have it all planned out. Okay, everyone, so coming to the front of the mat, yeah. And do a t-shirt tuck. Just spreading the toes, hands coming forward, opening up our chest, lovely. Little tailbone tuck. Inhale, looking up at the thumbs. Exhale, folding down. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Forehead towards those knees. And then we're going to inhale, halfway lift, okay? From my bike. Exhale, fold. Left leg going back. We're going to find our low lunge, just taking it nice and easy for a moment. Again, tuck the tailbone under. Oh, by the way, we might want a couple of blocks or a couple of fat books during this, or a brick if you've got one, not right now, but in the next lot of vinyasas. Okay, just a warning. Let's bring the hands down, stepping it back into our plank. We're going to hold. So more core here. Again, think about engaging the pelvic floor as well in these moments when you've got an opportunity. But otherwise, push the heels back, really pull through the quads. Okay, so the front of the thighs, pull them up. Very nice. Shoulders back. Tummy in, neck always long. Very good. Keep it here. Again, that opportunity just to maybe lift the knuckles a little bit if you've got any problem. I used to have to do it when I had my hand injury. Fortunately, it seems to have gone, but it does sort of flare up a little bit, but that helps. And then we're going to lower all the way to the floor. You can bring the knees down first if you like, okay, onto the tummy. Nice baby cobra or something low in the cobra world. Opening up the chest. Fantastic. Really good. Well done, guys. Excellent. Let's take the chest down, hands either side, bringing it into our downward facing dog. Great. We're going to stay here so you can pedal all you like. Getting into the calves a bit more. And then maybe holding it. Bring the creases of the elbows slightly forward. Opening up through the shoulders. Okay, we're going to take our left leg up, three-legged dog. Okay, and then we're going to bring it into three-legged plank. Okay, so all the way forward, knee to nose. Okay, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhaling, three-legged plank. Okay, we're going to do 10 of these on this side, nice and slowly. Stretching more as well into that right calf as we lift the legs up. Make sure the hips stay square to the mat. We're not overly extending and turning that left hip out. Very good. Well done, squeeze it in. Very nice. 5. Actually, no, I think I'm on 3 left. 3. Good. 2. And we'll just finish in our downward dog to finish. Okay, just have a little one breath here. Then stepping forward with the left leg, we're going to come into a high lunge actually, straight away here. Great stuff. Okay, so again, make sure the hips are nice and square. Yeah, we've got a nice soft back knee for the moment. Okay, lifting up the arms. Fantastic, good. And then what we're going to do is hop in that back right leg so we can straighten our front leg. So either feet parallel, yeah, on train tracks, or you can turn those back toes slightly out to 2 o'clock or something around there. And then we're going to come into pyramid, okay? So we're going to reach the arms up again, and then really pushing down, really anchor down with that right foot, okay, as we straighten our arms and really lengthen through the spine, and then releasing down over that front leg. Okay, so you might get to the floor. I'm not going to get there today, I don't think. You might want to sort of grab hold of the calf. We don't want to push loads of weight down into it, not at all, okay? We're just holding on to it gently. Or you might just like to keep extending through the spine here, completely up to you. Fabulous, really good. Well done. And then we're just going to bring it into a slight twist here. So the back of the right hand outside of that lower part of your left shin, between the shin and the calf, that outside bit, whatever that's called. And using the back of the hand, really try and bring the chest around, possibly bringing that left arm up. Okay, let's see how you get on. Both legs are straight. Both legs are firmly being grounded by the feet. Fantastic. Bring it back to the breath. Fill up that solar plexus space. Well done, guys. Well done. Releasing, gently bending into that front knee. Don't let it give out entirely. And then we're going to step forward, forward, forward. Exhale. Inhale. Calming up, looking up to thumbs. Fantastic. Really good, guys. Exhale. We're going to go straight back down again. Forehead in. Inhale. halfway lift, really extend through the spine. Exhale, fold. Right foot stepping back, low lunge. It's going to feel easier on the side because we've already had a good stretch. Tuck the tailbone, opening up the chest, shoulders. Fabulous. Really good, guys. Okay, hands down. We're going to step back. We're going to go into our elbow plank. Okay, so form that triangle, interlacing the fingers. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rock the hip bones down from side to side. The legs stay straight, okay? So trying to get the hip bone down on one side and then coming up. So it's almost like we're making little mini rainbows, okay? If that's not for you, it's hurting your back or anything, just hold that elbow plank if you can. Otherwise, keep going. Ooh, keep the toes connected with the mat at the bottom. Keep pushing down with the forearms, whatever you choose to do. Very good, everyone. Lovely. Let's do 4 more. 1 and 2. Nice control. 3 and 4. And then either just dropping down into cobra or come up into full plank and then lowering down. Well done. Okay. Baby cobra, slightly higher cobra, whatever you fancy. Okay. Draw the elbows in. Inhale, looking up. Chest open. Well done, everyone. Lengthen those legs behind you. Fabulous. Really good. We're going to lower the chest. We're going to bring the hands either side. And then again, coming into downward facing dog. We're going to lift our right leg this time. Take it in. Knee to nose. 3-legged plank. Squeeze it in. Inhale. Exhaling forward. Bring the shoulders in line with the wrists. Fantastic. Just keep moving with the breath. Ooh, lovely. Nice and seamless, quite meditative. Well done. Almost there. Squeeze it in. 3. Good. Just finishing in downward dog when you're ready. I think we've got 1 more to do. Lovely. And then just finding that downward dog. A moment, stretching both heels down and stepping it forward. Right leg, high lunge. Soften that back knee, square the hips. Really good, guys. Well done. Lovely, lovely. I'm just going to switch around a minute. Okay, so again, stepping in with that back leg, just so we can get ourselves into this triangle, this pyramid position. Again, toes can go slightly out on that left back foot, if you like. Inhale, really straighten up the arms, really lengthen through the back. Get that pressure going down with the left foot. That's the one that allows us to sort of propel and lengthen forward, and then releasing. Okay, so again, you might be a little bit further down on the side, but whatever you are, yeah, just keep lengthening. So again, might be more important to come up and keep lengthening, keep working. Fabulous, yeah, lovely. Let me have a look. Everyone's doing good. Yes, really nice. Just keep squaring off the hips. Fabulous. Okay, guys, and then maybe coming into that twist again. So this time back of the left hand, okay, outside of the right shin, and then finding that twist. Draw in with the belly button, making that space. Bring it back to the breath. Potentially looking up to the hand, but otherwise just trying to look forward. Don't rush it, just easing into it. Good. Keep spreading the feet, anchoring down. Lovely. Again, maybe a little squeeze of the pelvic floor. Excellent, guys. And then really slowly unwinding this, gently bending that right knee with control so it doesn't buckle. Stepping forward, exhaling, inhaling, release, looking up to your thumbs. Well done, guys. Have a little drink, okay, or whatever you want to do. We're going to move on. So, not doing any crazy burpees or anything, actually, but we are going to do some jumping lunges in a moment, which are Great. Okay, so we'll get to that from our high lunge. Okay, so from the front of the mat. Inhale, looking up to the thumbs. Exhale, folding. Again, forehead into knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stepping it back into a high lunge with the left foot. Okay, so high lunge. All right, so what are we going to do from here? We're just going to do some leg switches. So we're going to switch the front leg to the back, okay? So you can do whatever you want with the arms, okay? So I usually like to throw them up as I jump, because that helps me jump. So flip, just completely switching the leg position, okay? If that doesn't work for you, okay, fair enough. We're going to do 10 of these, okay? If that doesn't work, you could just reverse lunge, okay? You could just take it into those lower levels, all right? Otherwise, let's do it. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't got my arms right now. Arms don't when you jump up. That's the way to get some momentum. Good. And we should land with our right leg forward after our 10. Okay, on this count, I think that's it. Okay, so we step back with our left leg, right leg is forward, landing in that high lunge. Excellent. Hands going to go down, step it back in to our plank. Okay, this is where our bear plank is going to come in. We're going to walk the feet forward a little bit, coming into our tabletop, and then holding this position, we're going to walk backwards. Okay, as far as we can, until we maybe get near to hitting something. And then we're going to walk all the way up on that. Okay, let's keep going. It's fun. Okay, reversing it, keeping it nice and low. Keep the knees nice and low to the mat. You're going to get, well, I'm thinking your legs are probably going to be on fire basically after those jumps. Yeah. Excellent. Keep going. Keep going. You can do it. All right, we're going to go up the mat. We're going to go down the mat. And we're going to return up the mat and hold it here. Okay, all right, you can just ring it if you like, or just go for your cobra. No shame in that. Really good, guys. Well done. Excellent. Let's move it into downward facing dog. Fabulous. Do whatever you need to do. Really good. Let it go. Maybe sigh it out. Fabulous. We're going to step forward with our left foot. Okay. We're going to come into our high lunge with the arms extended. Whew, holding it here just a moment. Again, I'm going to spin round. So from here, we're going to take it out into our warrior two. Okay, holding it here. Bring that back foot parallel. Lovely. And then this is where we might want to grab a block or two, because we're going to go into half moon from here. Okay, so you might want a block or a brick, or come up onto the fingertips if you need to. Okay, so hopping it again inwards with this back leg, fingertips going diagonally from the little toe on this side. Now, we're going to play around with this a little bit. Okay, so you can have your hand on the hip or extended. We're going to bend into our left knee and just touch down with those back toes, lifting back up again. Okay, going to do this 6 times. Okay, bend the knee, lift it up. All right, lovely. Bend the knee, touch, lift it up. Really nice and slowly. Okay, still working into those legs, the glutes here. Very nice. Get into that full extension each time. Great job, guys. Well done. Really good control. Full extension. And then on that last one, just holding it for a little breath or two, and then bringing that right foot down to meet the left. Forward folding. Oh, feeling that really burning in the left leg in particular. Inhale, coming all the way up, looking up to thumbs. Release. Very good, guys. Well done. Okay, feeling warmer? Yeah? Good. All right. Other side, okay? Inhaling, look up to thumbs. Exhaling, fold. Forehead in. Inhale, halfway lift. Extend, exhale, fold. Right foot going back. Okay, coming into our high lunge. For a moment, squaring the hips. Okay, we're going to get ready for those jumping lunges again. So I'm going to lower my arms to lift my arms to jump. 10 of these, okay? Switch or go for those reverse lunges, okay? When you land, maybe just taking that little pause to make sure we've got that knee nice and low to the mat. Yes, everyone. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one. 3, I'm not talking to you. Okay. So on this one, the right leg is back. We should land here. Okay, everyone, we're coming down into our plank again. We're going to take those bear plank crawls, okay? So get yourself into position, just lowering the knees, tabletop. Let's go. Okay, crawling backwards, crawling forwards with as much space as you've got. This is the sort of thing that I bring into my PT sessions, and my clients literally just want to cry. But, you know, it's effective. It's fun. You ever need to be crawling under, I don't know, a fence or something? It's going to come in rolling store. Good, guys. Well done. Keep going. I'll do a few more. Yeah, breath when you're sweating. We haven't got much more really difficult stuff to do. Promise. Okay. All right. We're going to do one more from the top of our mat to the bottom and back up again. Really good. Keep the bum low. And then we're going to come into our plank, chaturanga, or coming down into your cobra, whatever you need right now. Maybe it's child's pose. All good. Lengthen the legs, open the chest. Fantastic effort, guys. Well done. Tipping ourselves up into our downward dog. Lovely. Maybe signing out here. Great stuff. Big step forward, right foot. High lunge. Well done, guys. Yes. Soften that back leg, and then let's open it out into a warrior two a moment. Few breaths here. Opening up the chest. Lovely. Gorgeous warrior two. Brilliant, guys. So again, if you want to use your blocks, we're going to put them down just right diagonally from your little toe. Okay. And then again, we're going to hop in with this back leg, fingertips down, finding our half moon on this side. Do what you want with the arm, and then when you're ready, we're going to just bend into that right knee, touching gently with that back foot, lift it up. Good. Really nice. Touching gently, lifting up. Great. Good. Really good. Lovely. Just get that full extension at the top. Good. Really pushing the foot away. Fantastic. Yes. Good. Really controlling the back foot descent. Really nice, everyone. Yes. Great job. Perfect. We're just doing 5. Okay, so I think you're probably all nearly there. Maybe one more, do the same number, obviously, on each side. Holding it there. Just, again, fully extending. Push that heel away. Straighten that front leg. Maybe taking the gaze up. Roll the left shoulder back. And then gently bringing that foot alongside the right one. Forward fold. And then inhale. Coming all the way up and count to thumbs. Excellent, guys. Good. All right. Breathing. Have some water. Good. We've just got one more vinyasa series to go. Okay. We're going to start off because we're doing solar plexus. I've got to bring in the chair twist. Okay. I'm going to move my mat as I keep head pressing the mic. All right. So let's find our chair. Feet can be either touching or they can be hip distance apart. Yeah, it doesn't matter, whatever you want. lifting up the chest once you've got into that low squat position, just watching the knees aren't going over the toes and the hips back further. If they are, you want to be able to see your toes as you look down between the knees. Really good, guys. Let's take the hands into prayer position in front of the heart if you can. Linking one of your elbows across to the opposite thigh, pushing in so that you get that rotation again. Draw the belly button in, looking over the shoulder. Pull the left, whichever shoulder, I didn't say which one, but pull the shoulder, the top shoulder away from the ear. Okay, drawing the hands into the tummy. Okay, you can always come into a gentler version of this just by releasing a little bit, releasing the bind over the knee. Hold it. Very good, guys. Okay, inhale, back to center, keep it low. If you can, other side. Bring it in, heart center, over the other leg. Okay, over the other thigh. Breathe. I know. Big, deep breath. Draw the belly button in. Very good, guys. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Release. Ooh. Those quads, huh? Inhale, halfway lift. Excellent. Hands down. Jump it. We'll step it back into our plank. We're just going to go straight down onto the tummy, please. Hands are going to go, our fingertips are going to go either side of our temples. We're going to do some back extensions, okay? So lengthen the legs stay down, fingers on the temples. Inhale, we're going to lift. Exhale, we're going to lower, okay? Make sure it's a careful lift up and down and not flinging with momentum like that, okay? So don't worry about how high you come off the floor, just make sure it's the back doing work. Okay, we're going to do about 15 here. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Good, really good, guys. Keep the back nice and long. Very good. And make sure everyone's okay. Perfect, perfect. Yes, nice. Let me have a look. Oh, I can see. Great. Really nice. Yes, you're all doing what I can see. Very controlled. Brilliant. Okay, so when you've done about 15, you might just want to then bring the arms onto the mat. Or you might want to come up a little higher into a baby cobra, opening up the chest. Fabulous. And then we're going to lower the chest, hands either side. Let's take it into our downward facing dog. So this is a nice opportunity to really lengthen through the back, have a stretch. Again, make sure the creases of the elbows are coming forward a little bit. The subtle difference, nothing forced. Just let gravity do work here. Okay, we're going to tip forward and come into plank, all right, and then come over onto the left side, just briefly coming into a side plank, okay? Feet can be stacked, one in front of the other. Okay, good. And then we're going to lower, so we come all the way down on the floor, but we're going to stay on our sides, okay? So we're going to do, it's slightly tricky, but I'm sure you guys can do it. A little V up, okay, from here. So I like to lie down. My left arm is going to be diagonal from my shoulder, okay, so it's not completely in line with my body. It's slightly out front, okay, that sort of 45-degree angle from my body, yeah. And then from I'm going to have my arm overhead, and what I'm going to do is lift up to come into a side crunch, okay. Arm down, arm up, lift the legs up, okay? So you're lifting both legs at the same time. Yes, they're coming out at a bit of an angle as well. Now, if that's too much, you can always leave the lower leg down and just come into a nice side crunch there. You might find that's more effective, okay, than trying to get both legs off the floor. So you see, okay, we're going to do about 12 of these. That's what I'm going to count, but you do the same amount, whatever you do on the other side. Ooh, they're quite intense. And you might feel a bit uncomfortable with the hips on the floor. You could put a blanket underneath you if you need to. If you've got carpet, you're probably okay. Okay, really nice. I'm going to do 4 more. Lift it up. 3, squeeze. 2, and last 1. Well done. Lovely. Okay. Coming onto the tummy. Let's push back into our downward facing dog from here. Good. Really good, guys. Again, I'm going to swivel over the other side. Okay, so this time coming forward into our plank, right-handed side plank for a few breaths. Whatever you need to do, good. Make sure the shoulder is above the wrist. Excellent. Nice straight planks. Very good. All right, let's lower slowly onto the floor. Same position. Okay, lowering ourselves down. This time the right arm is on the floor, slight diagonal. Lifting up the left arm, and then again, squeezing it up, lifting up both legs, okay? So again, we don't want to sort of lift up with momentum with these. We don't want to fling ourselves up. It's with control, okay? And that option to just lift that top leg, completely fine. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not demonstrating that very well. My other leg was coming up, but you can keep that bottom leg completely flat, okay? Otherwise, we're trying to keep our feet together. Ooh, don't know whether I'm finding it easier or harder on this side. Can't quite work out. Anyway, last few again, doing about 12 on this side, same as on the other side. Oh, no, I'm definitely finding it harder to coordinate my feet on this side. And 3. Yeah, not doing so well. 2. And last 1. Oh, feeling it though. Okay. Well done, everyone. We're on our tummies again. Let's bring it into our downward facing dog. Fabulous. And then actually, we're going to stay on the floor here, you'll be pleased to know. So we're actually going to bring it into a pigeon. So from our downward facing dog, let's lift our left foot, 3-legged dog. And then we're going to bring our left knee behind our left wrist, taking the lower leg across the mat and trying to keep it, even though it's really difficult, as horizontal as possible on across the mat. Okay, but don't worry. All right, it doesn't matter if it's not. We want to aim for that right hip bone to be sort of coming down on that left heel, if that makes sense. And if you again want any cushions or any padding to pop under your glute on your left side, then please do. All right, want to keep the hips quite even with this. Okay, but starting in a sort of upward pigeon, if you like, for a moment, opening up the chest, really lengthen that the right leg behind you. And then today we're going to come into a little bit of a twisted pigeon, okay? So if you want to, otherwise you can just do whatever version you want. You can come down on the elbows, or you can come down with the arms extended. But we're going to bring our right arm underneath our left, okay? So when you're ready, it's like a thread the needle, essentially. Okay, so threading through and then maybe lying down so you're on the side of the face, the left arm can extend, or you might want to wrap it around the back. Okay, so you're facing that thigh. Okay, you might find this more intense, you might find it less intense, okay? But wherever you are, see if you can just hold this for a minute or so while we just try and release. And again, I'm just going to check that everyone's okay here. And again, if you're feeling massive discomfort underneath sort of ankles and things, you can always just grab something to pop under, okay? Something to enable you to fully relax. Good, everyone looks super relaxed here, nice. Well done, honeys. Good job. Okay, so as usual, just having a little check through the body. Seeing what we're gripping onto and could we let go of slightly. And just breathing into those areas.
Last sort of 30 seconds. Nice deep breaths. Feeling the energy in our solar plexus region. And then we're going to slowly make our way out of this, probably using the left hand to lift ourselves up so we can bring that right arm through. And then from here, we'll tuck the right toes. Let's take it back into our downward dog, which can feel quite nice. Okay, just take a breath or two here, just stretching out the spine again. And then we'll lift the right leg up, bringing the right knee behind the right rib, taking that lower leg across again. You know, be ambitious, it's going to slide back a bit. So try and get it across the mat. Lengthen with that left leg behind you. Just take a moment again to create length in the spine, open up the chest before going down when you're ready. Aiming that left hip bone towards that heel. And then again, we're going to take the left arm this time underneath the right, so you can kind of start to go down and then threading it through. And then your choice what to do with that right arm, whether it wraps around the back or it stays out, or if you go to the side, anywhere really. Relax it. And just notice any differences as well on this side, okay, which is hard to get into. Does it correlate with your knowledge of your body, maybe the tighter hip, the tighter side, maybe it's in the shoulders a bit, you're feeling it more, tightness there. And again, just padding out anything that's giving you any issues. Again, just come in for the last little bit of this, let you go with anything that you can. Last few deep breaths in this twisted pigeon. And then very slowly making your way out of it, okay? Sounds a bit like a band, doesn't it? Twisted pigeon. We're going to come into our inversion of choice just for a couple of minutes. Okay, so starting to wind down into our Shavasana. So do whatever you want to do tonight, guys. Feet flat on the floor into a bridge, or coming into shoulder stand or headstand. Okay, so whatever you want to do today, just allowing ourselves that slightly more introspective view. We've just had that a bit more in the pigeon though today already, but yeah, just following on with that. Taking maybe around sort of 20 deep breaths in whichever position you choose. The legs could go up the wall or over, so you know the choices. Okay, so whatever you choose today, absolutely fine. Enjoy. Keep that breath nice and slow and long. And particularly if you're in a shoulder stand, you're really getting that stimulation into the solar plexus. So it's a really good posture for looking at sort of unblocking or stimulating our internal organs, certainly our digestive system. I was just reading other things earlier today about solar plexus. Yes, things like for creating inner strength and resilience, maybe the willingness to take risks, clarity as well over your mind. So these might be some postures that you want to do if you need to make a decision, or even that breathing that we did at the beginning, opening up that solar plexus region and stimulating it with our abdominals. So, you know, using exercises like that and seeing how you feel throughout the day, whether that might help you. Really good, guys. And then you can come into any variation that you like from here. Maybe plow, maybe knees to forehead if you're coming out of a headstand. Whenever you're ready, maybe doing a neck release. So just starting to move out of that when you're ready. But this bit is your practice, the last 10 minutes. You use it how you wish. I'm just making suggestions. Then you might like to come into a happy baby before we go into a supine twist, which I don't really like to finish with. So grabbing hold of the outside of the feet, that feels nice, having a little rock from side to side. Done, massaging back to. Very good. And then coming into some sort of supine twist with the knees bent or one leg extended, the foot on the thigh, whatever you like, whatever works for you. And gently drawing yourself into that nice twist. One more twist. Looking over the opposite shoulder if you can. Again, filling the lungs up. Getting into that solar plexus region again. Fire in our belly. Really good. And the other side. The other thing is if you're feeling sort of aggressive or feeling a bit angry, then that's the other end of the spectrum. That's where again we've got maybe some slight imbalance. So to get back to that calm, clarity, that happiness, or being empowered to say what you want, then again, these kind of exercises, that stimulation can bring you there. Lovely. Let's take the knees into the chest. Let's give ourselves one more hug. Do anything else that you might need to do. And then we're going to come into our Shavasana, okay? So get yourself comfy, put on some warm clothes. It's been chilly, hasn't it? After a snow flurry, or certainly here in Bath, anyway. Someone was saying that today that some members of their family in Bristol had snow, and then there were, which had about a couple of inches, and there were other people in Bristol that had none at all. So how weird is that? So very localized. Anyway, bring yourselves into Shavasana. And what I'd love you to think about today is I've used this visualization before, but thinking about as we breathe in, and I don't want you to be like really breathing deeply or forcing it, but just naturally as you're breathing in this bit, relaxed breath, thinking as we breathe in, we're sort of fanning the flames in our solar plexus area, sort of making those ambers glow. And as we exhale, we're sending that warmth all the way through our body, and maybe even just beyond our body to create like a sort of aura, like a ready Breck person, you know what I'm talking about. Or am I just showing my age? So you get that nice little glow. So have you think about that if you enjoy that kind of visualization. Okay. And that can help to focus the mind, keep the mind calm. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Just lying, enjoying, letting the work settle, and I will bring you guys around shortly. Bringing some gentle movement back to the body. Gently moving hands and feet. A bit of gentle stretching through the body. Always hard to get out of Shavasana, isn't it? But maybe you can transition soon into bed. We'll bring the knees in towards the chest, give them a hug. Maybe a little bit of rocking from side to side again, like nice massage on the back wherever you need it. Coming onto one side. Just take a couple of breaths there. Maybe keep the eyes closed for as long as you can. And then really slowly making it up into any kind of seated position, kneeling, whatever you want. Have a little scan through the body as we just straighten up through the spine, relax the shoulders. There might be some areas that feel like they've been worked. Hopefully not too many areas of tension. Hopefully some areas of tension have disappeared. Just want you to feel and connect to that warmth in your solar plexus and take that through with you, hopefully for the rest of the week. Let's inhale, lifting up the hands, looking up the thumbs, exhaling. Thank you so much. Namaste all. Lovely to see you all. Thanks for showing up on a Monday night. Well done. Good start to the week. Lots of love. I will see you guys next week. Shout with any questions or anything, any issues. Take care. Bye. Bye, lovelies. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye.